It's a normal morning for this Portuguese family. Anna used to be a lawyer but is now a housewife. Ricardo studied electrical engineering but now works as a computer consultant. They live with their two children in a suburb around 40 minutes from Lisbon. Their youngest child loves playing both basketball and jazz on the piano. But the mood music is very different in Portugal's parliament. It was dissolved after the state budget failed to pass. It means the country must go to the polls in the midst of a pandemic. Ricardo and Anna insist the country needs change.
There's a lot of misery, It's possible to see that little or even nothing has been done in social terms for the country.
People feel let down. They think this government hasn't responded when it should have done.
At the start, it's fair to say no one was prepared. But 2 years later, there are doctors still without proper working conditions. Some health centers are still not up and running. That's a major government failure.
Ricardo shares that view, but thinks an election will change little.
I think the Socialist Party will win again, but this time Antonio Costa will have to broker a deal with right-wing parties.
The owner of this city centre cafe agrees.
I think everything will stay the same.
The pandemic has hit Portugal's hospitality sector hard, especially Lisbon, which is normally bustling with tourists.
30 years of work, 2 of them to forget.
Antonio says one of the biggest problems now is that he frequently waits for customers who don't show up. He would like to see lower taxes.
I think the money is mismanaged. We have a huge tax burden. We are poor. We have to have less taxes.
Do you think that the government will change?
I think so, because people are already feeling poor.
The economic difficulties are felt on the streets of Portugal. Many people say they are disappointed with the government's performance over the last 2 years and say they want change. But there's also apathy that things will remain the same.
Ana Serapicos, Euronews, em Lisboa.